A new day brings a new video, and today we're going to be making a comparison video between two phones, the HTC 626, the Desire, and with the Alcatel Fierce XL. These are with Metro PCS and T-Mobile network. Without further ado, guys, this is going to go straight to the comparison. Let's gonna see the differences in the design for both phones. Actually, the HTC actually 626, the Desire, it's actually thinner, as everybody can be noticing here, which is a thin device and a smaller device. That's back for the smaller screen here, which is you get 5" of the display, and you have 2 megapixel also as well, and you have 2 megapixel camera, and you have the speakers is going to be on the front, while this guy you have the speaker on the back, which is everybody knows to be in the front. It might be a little bit more convenience. And also for both phones you have the LED for the notification lights in order to see if you have any messages without even wake up the screen, which is something good. You got the volume records and volume up and down and power, and actually you have the jack audio, extra microphone, and the mini USB version 2. You have it the same here. As you guys can notice, you got the microphone and you have the charging cord, and you have just a regular internal speaker and the microphone as well. And this one has the SIM card and the memory card is going to be on the side, and the back is not removable, as you guys can see. This one, the back is removable, and here where you can add the SIM and the memory card, which is something good to have. This is for the design actually. As you guys can see, both made out of plastic, but in my opinion the HTC, it looks way much more premium. It just feels better in the hand, and you can tell this is HTC, they focus on the design, so the phone really looks much better than the Fierce 2. This is at least in my opinion. Also, let's gonna see the screen, how it stands. The HTC actually, it has a little bit more of the PPI, which is that makes the screen looks a little bit better. As you guys can see, it has 294 for PPI and HD resolution, which is 720p, 5" of display. While you have this Alcatel here, it has 258 for the PPI and the HD for the resolution. And also in both phones, the screen panel made from the IPS, so you have an IPS panel, but for a smaller screen and you have a little bit more of the PPI and the same resolution, absolutely you're going to feel that the HTC has a better quality display. And I like the HTC quality of the display. Actually the display, one of the best advantage for the HTC, and compared with this one, the color production, the vividness, it's actually, you feel the more colors and more stuff like that, even with the same, because HTC actually, they stand for quality. Now time to talk about the hardware and the benchmark score. Actually, as you guys can see, the benchmark score shows same results here. Maybe the single core processor with the HTC is 301 compared to 295. Not big of the difference. Both they're using the same chipset, Snapdragon, as you guys can see, 1.1 and actually 1 gigahertz processor for the HTC, and both are quad, and 993 for multiple core, and 951 a little bit lower here. But overall, that's a low performance for both phones. I mean, the hardware or Snapdragon 210 is not that like high in the processor or chipset to use, but both are budget phones, so they're trying to make it cheaper in order to make the phone more affordable in price. You got 2 gig of RAM here, and you have 1.5 gig of RAM for the HTC. But the big difference here is going to be absolutely the internal storage. Internal storage in the Fierce is 16 gig, so you have around 10 gigabytes free space, because they have using the clean operating system as well. It helps to get a little bit more of the space, while the HTC actually Unfortunately, it's only 8 gigs, and you have around 3.5 gigs free after everything pre-installed. This is actually makes the Fierce XL better as a hardware, so, and this should be a better performance, absolutely. I was gonna also put both phones in the test. We're gonna run Temple Run 2 at the same time just to see which one gonna launch the game faster. Both actually very slow, but which one gonna be faster? It just seems to me the Alcatel Fierce XL just performing a little bit better. It's not that like big of the difference here, but in terms of the speed, yes, the hardware, it's just performing better. Also, in terms of the battery for both phones, actually, you get 2500 milliamp hour for the Alcatel Fierce XL. Same specs here, like HD screen, and you have 5.5-inch display, IPS, which is actually you have 5-inch HD display for 2000 milliamp hour. I mean, I believe so. Even from you guys, I have read some of the comments from you that some people they're complaining about the battery performance on the HTC, because this has a high good camera and has actually a very good brightness screen, which is very good screen. It's HD, and the HTC they have to put only 2000 milliamp hour. That shouldn't be enough. I mean, overall the Fierce XL that was giving me a great performance for the battery. It's not the best actually, but very acceptable. So in terms of the battery lifetime, I would say the Fierce XL would be much even better than the HTC, unfortunately. In terms of the UI, both running the 5.1, the Lollipop Android, and I don't know if they're going to update any one of these one yet, but Alcatel, they're trying to make it a very light operating system. Very much they use the stack Android with just a little bit of Metro PCS applications pre-installed, and the other ones just the regular Google ones, plus you have radio here. While the HTC actually, they have a lot of stuff on the HTC Sense, which is so heavy, sometimes you feel of the lagginess in the phone. It takes time, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't see the HTC has some of the lagginess, unfortunately, for the UI, and they have very lots of pre-installed applications and stuff from HTC that makes the phone actually run a little bit slower than the Alcatel Fierce 2. I would like to have better quality for the hardware, you know what I'm saying, for the HTC, and a little bit more of the internal storage if you guys want to do a lot of the you know what I'm saying, like the HTC Sense, and you have themes pre-installed and you have a lot of stuff on the phone, what makes the phone a little bit laggy by the time. Also, both phones they deliver 8 megapixel sensor camera here, and you have 2 megapixel for the front, and you have also 8 megapixel flash LED in both phones. Actually, both based on the auto mode very much, but from my experience I have captured some pictures, and in the HTC actually the back camera is very good, and also it has very good angle, and the front facing camera way much better than the 2 megapixel on the Fierce 2 or the Fierce XL, I'm sorry about that. So which is the Fierce doesn't provide us with a good high quality pictures. And also the maximum you can go is 720p HD and full HD, where you can go with the Alcatel with the HTC, where it's much way better. You have some of improvements with ISO, EV, and you can just adjust a little bit, but as I told you guys, both phone based on the auto mode, so you don't have to adjust anything when you capture the pictures. You have a flash in both phones, but as a picture quality, absolutely, if you're looking for a better camera, you will have the HTC over the XL. As a price wise, there is only $10 difference in the price. What you're gonna get if you pay that $10 more, actually the Fierce 2 will give you 16 GB of internal storage and a bigger screen, very much and the clean UI, and the HTC for $10 more, actually you're gonna get less of gigs. You have UI kind of a little bit heavy because HTC Sense is not compatible with that hardware. I'm not trying to say I love HTC, and I love HTC, even the battery will be performing better right here, but actually for that price you guys gonna get better design and a better camera for the HTC, and a little bit better quality for the display, but it's smaller. But I like it, the display and the HTC, it looks so bright and nice. Actually that was very much it for that video. I wish that I trying to help you guys to pick whatever phone you want to buy, which is I wish this video helped you guys to choose your phone, trying to be fair when we're talking about these phones. And also, if you did purchase any phone already, please enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much for watching. As always guys, we catch you in the next video.